Oh my god, I'm so dumb, bro. I'm such an idiot, bro. Okay guys, so today I'm going to show you how to replace your serpentine belt tensioner. Right now I'm just hearing grinding noises when I'm in the cabin. It's like pretty distinctive grinding noises, and on further inspection it just looks a bit worn out. So today we're going to be replacing it. It's very simple, very straightforward. You just need a standard socket set and some torque wrenches, and I think a 14mm wrench. Okay, like I said before, this is a very simple job, very doable at home. You need minimal tools. It's a simple bolt on, bolt off. So to start off first, we get our 14mm wrench or spanner, whatever you want to call it. You see the tensioner here, slide that onto here, and we're going to pull our belt off. Pop the old belt off. Now, to actually access the tensioner, first we want to remove our power steering pump. Now, to do this, you don't have to remove these hoses. You unbolt this, and you see there's a clip up here, right here. You unhook this bracket so that you can just kind of slide it out the way, and you can access the tensioner. For your power steering pump, you have one bolt here and another one down here, and that's the only thing holding onto it. Okay, that's what it should look like. Now, don't get these mixed up because they do, I think, look the exact same as the tensioner, but it's good to just use the same ones that you took off. There's no thread lock on this, so yeah, just keep that in mind. If you guys are thinking of putting thread lock on, yeah, and then kind of just tuck this to the side. Let it just rest here. Now we have access to our tensioner. Now, to remove the tension, you have one bolt here, one bolt all the way down there, and I think that's it. You can choose to remove the pulley if you want. You can undo this pulley, but again, for those who watch my other videos, you know that there's like a nut down there. If you're not careful, the nut can just fall. Now you pull the opposite way to break it loose. Yeah, just like that. Go ahead, undo it by hand. And remember, hold down that nut. There's like a nut in here. You gotta hold it down so it doesn't fall out. You do not want that to happen. Trust me, it's a pain. Good trick. Just take any of your bolts, because the nut is kind of wedged in there. Slowly push it in, and then you can kind of catch the nut with your hand. Okay, so here's the nut. Now this is not the only one. This is the one I got from Automotive Super Cheap Auto. That's loose. Go ahead, undo that. Yep. Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, there's one more bolt in the middle. I'm so stupid, I forgot. Just break that. Probably about time it's getting the change. Now, from visual inspection, you can't really tell, but there's like small oil. Don't know what that is. I think that's power steering fluid. I was gonna say, since we're down here, I'm gonna try and fish the other nuts out behind the alternator, but alternator looks a bit too complicated to take off right now. Now this is exactly the same process on how you, if you want to change a VTC gasket, it's this thing right here. That's how you access this. I will link a video on how to do that and your VTEC solenoid, but yeah, this is how you access this. Now what I did notice is that the one from DMS is a lot heavier than, I'm assuming it's the stock OEM one that came with this car. Now, I don't know if this has been changed. There's no record on my service history that says this has been changed, so I'm assuming that this just came from the factory. This one is a lot heavier than this one. And if you just look, this one seems to be a bit bigger. Or am I just hallucinating? They seem roughly the same size, but this one does seem a bit fatter for some reason. But yeah, the pulley on this one also came a lot wider than the stock one, so that's also interesting. The combo I'm rocking with is I'm going to be rocking the new tensioner assembly with the old stock pulley, because the other pulley is significantly bigger, so I can't really reach anything down there. Now, of course, that said, my tools are 3/8, so if you do have like a quarter or something smaller, you can probably fit this down here, but since I don't have that and I got the big tools, then I'm stuck with this problem. Now we're gonna talk them into spec. The mounting bolts are 22 Newton meters of torque. This is what I can find from the best of my knowledge online through research. Of course, if you guys have different torque specs, please let me know because I do not want to be talking these down to the wrong specs. I hate this bolt. Out of any bolt on this car that I've done, I hate this one the most. Now, just because of this, it's making me really consider getting like a quarter drive, bro. Okay, so since I have a quarter one, I'm gonna use an extender and this should do the job. I am so stupid. Why didn't I think of this before? So we go down to, what is this on? This is on 21. So 22 Newton meters of torque. I'm assuming that is right. And this should be, oh my God, I'm so dumb, bro. I'm such an idiot, bro. Yep. Okay, guys, yes. I definitely recommend a quarter and also know what the right socket is before you put it in. I've been doing 13 this whole time and it kept slipping. I was wondering why it's slipping. But it was 12 this whole time. Fuck. I'm so dumb. Okay, so since I'm here with this, I'll just go ahead and do the rest. Okay, that's that. Yep. That's torque to spec. That's not moving. Now we go ahead and reinstall our pulley. The stock OEM, I'm assuming pulley. And yeah, and we're gonna use the nut that they give on their tensioner. Okay, fuck. That is stuck. What? Hold on. That is not supposed to happen. Guys, I think I might have stripped the nut on there. That, yeah. How do I know? Well, I'm just guessing, presumably. Because usually, when it's tight, when you go ahead and put your wrench here, when you pull towards you, it's supposed to pull the tensioner. The wrench is not supposed to, it's all floppy like this. There's literally no tension. So like, the only thing that's moving is the bolt, not the nut. Now, luckily, I do have like a million spares. What an absolute nightmare. This might be worse than we thought. Now, either we completely just destroyed the pulley, or we completely destroyed the bolt that holds onto the pulley, or we completely destroyed the nut that holds onto the bolt, which holds onto the pulley. Okay, so we got a few problems. One, this is just spinning infinitely. So something's definitely stripped. Might as well, I think I just created an infinite spinning screw. Oh boy. Yeah, now my tension's not wobbling, but the only main issue is that since it's not tensioning anymore, it's basically impossible for me to like put the belt on. Okay, that tensioner removed. Now let's see what the fuck is wrong with this shit. Guys, so it finally stopped raining. I'm gonna use the last bit of daylight I have left to install my old tensioner back on. We can go ahead and put this pulley back on. Now, learning from my past mistakes, I am not gonna torque this down. I'm gonna hand tighten it. Since I'm gonna be releasing tension, it's still gonna go kind of overboard, so we're just gonna, yeah. If you guys know what I mean. If you don't, that's fine. I'm probably just yapping to myself. There's a bit of play on this pulley. Yup. Okay. Yep, that is a lot better. Now that is what it should be like. Okay, yeah, I think my old one, just from years of removing and doing all of this work, the threads were slowly just stripping itself and shooting itself apart. So, I mean, it's good that that one fits now, so I don't have to worry about that. Remember, when you're replacing this, just replace the whole part. Don't try and be like me, try and mismatch the old one with the new one, whatever. Just saves yourself the time and the hassle. Just replace the new one. Now that's on. Okay, that pulley doesn't look too bad actually. So, of course tomorrow, or when it's not raining, when I have time, I will try and get the other one out so I can replace the whole tensioner component. But yeah, we're gonna go start the car and see if it improves. Again, bit of wobble from the tensioner. Now I don't know if that's normal or not, but yeah, you can see the arm is a bit wobbly. Other than that, the grinding noise is still there, so I definitely don't think it's a pulley. I think it might be the tensioner itself. So that's a good sign. That definitely tells me that it's the tensioner, not the pulley. But other than that, car runs, everything works. So for now, tomorrow I'll try and get that out, and then I can put the whole new one in all over again. So yeah. Now, of course, if you guys do enjoy my videos, please like and subscribe. It means a lot to me and it supports me a lot. Even though YouTube's not paying, you know, I love making these videos for you guys. I love pumping out these videos. They're fun for me. They're fun for you guys to watch. So yeah, if you do enjoy, please like and subscribe. On my way to, my goal is to hit 500 by the end of the year. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.